Anambra State have always endured the barbarity of cultism, but things never got so worse as it has been for the past few years to this very moment. The never-ending bloodshed in Anambra practically began when a notorious black axe figure by name Kelechi Okafor, popularly known as Gattuso, alongside his hit squad launched a revolution against the Supreme Vikings confraternity. This revolution started from what the black axe saw as provocation from the Supreme Vikings confraternity. The black axe also pointed accusing fingers at the Vikings, accusing the sailors of playing an indirect role in the killing of one black axe leader in Oka known as Anali, and another black axe figure known as Emergency. These allegations and some other provocations led to the black axe carrying out what it sees as justifiable acts of violence against the Vikings in several parts of Anambra, including Oka, Abosi, Onitsha, Ojidai, Ihiola, and many others. The violence and brutal clashes between these two groups within the state reached to the extent the black axe had to invite externals from their mother temple known as Benin to carry out brutal attacks on a burial ceremony of a popular Viking member. The attack on this funeral led to a dozen deaths, including mourners who were not members of any confraternity. The cult violence in Anambra escalated beyond redemption when a video emerged online that shows the Vikings executioner in Oka known as Idiu Obora being beheaded along another Vikings member known as Savage. Not only were these two beheaded by the black axe, their heads were also used as a football to play around. These incidents enraged the Vikings so much that they never ceased to make use of any opportunity to assassinate anyone identified as a member of Black Axe. The Vikings have assassinated several prominent Black Axe members in this war, including one Onali, who was allegedly a Black Axe leader in Enugu State University. Onali has always been on the Vikings' wanted list, as they had once traced him to Lagos to carry out a hit on him, but luckily he managed to escape the attempt on his life in Lagos. The Vikings later traced him to Abosi in Anambra and brought him down. Another incident that occurred in Anambra last year was the assassination of the king's son in Oka. The Vikings brought down the son of the king, who was a Black Axe member, in a marketplace sometime last year during the heat of this confraternity war. Not only did they bring him down, but they also beheaded him and cut off his private part, which they took with them. This is to show you how evil and brutal confraternity fracas could be. The Vikings have also assassinated several Black Axe members during the course of this war. Names such as Stone, Chiboi, Arch, Beto, Apparatus have been mentioned during the course of this research as prominent Black Axe members who allegedly fell victims of this never-ending confraternity clash in Anambra. Many other members of Black Axe and also members of Vikings had fallen victim of this brutal confraternity war in Anambra, but their names couldn't be ascertained.